and distribution, WASA, get in the know. How about the dry season plan and watershed management? Tell us about transmission, WASA, get in the know. WASA's National Secondary School Quiz Competition, in the know with H2O. WASA, get in the know with H2O.
WASA, water security for every sector.
They came from far and wide, forms 3 and 4 students, 8 educational districts, Caroni, Northeastern, St. George East, Port of Spain and environs, St. Patrick, Southeastern, Victoria, and Tobago, all with one goal in mind, to represent their schools in an effort to be crowned the first winner of WASA's premier quiz competition, In the Know with H2O, part 1 of a 3-phased schools education project. The quiz competition is being broadcast from WASA's Public Education Center, home to the region's only library on the water and wastewater sector. The building was constructed in 1876 and is the only surviving structure from the former Trinidad Railway system. It served as a repair depot for trains as they ran along what is now the priority bus route. But back to the quiz. In keeping with its corporate social responsibility and requirements under the laws governing the country's water resources, the quiz aims to sensitize the youth population and the wider community on key issues surrounding water in Trinidad and Tobago, such as watershed management, water production, transmission and distribution, conservation, and pollution. WASA's 2011 dry season plan will be a key feature of the quiz competition, especially since we are officially in the dry season, and there is no better time than the present to become aware of this vital plan. Schools were provided with a study guide and supplemental material to help equip the students with the pertinent information for the competition and to ensure that everybody started off on equal treading ground. Alternative resources like the public libraries, WASA's Public Education Center, and its official website were also encouraged to be utilized. In the qualification rounds, a computerized system called a participant response system was used to progress students to the preliminaries. This is the first time such a system has been used in Trinidad and Tobago. The computerized system was used to qualify the 16 schools required for the start of the preliminaries from among the 116 participating schools. It also ensured objectivity and fairness in the process. Each student was assigned a clicker to aid in the answer selection on the quiz board, and the computerized examination system recorded the scores for each school and calculated the overall winner. A creative but streamlined set design complements this technologically advanced quiz show. As you will see when we begin this preliminary round in a few minutes, a different approach is taken, and this is to allow for interaction and a more lively on-air atmosphere. Interestingly, 7 out of the 8 educational districts are represented in the preliminary round of the competition. Unfortunately, no school from the Northeastern District made it through. Caroni, Miracle Ministries Pentecostal School. Port of Spain and environs, Trinity College, Port of Spain. Tranquility Secondary School, Southeast Port of Spain, St. Anthony's College, and Bishop's Anstey High School. St. George East, Blancheshire Secondary School, Caribbean Union College. St. Patrick, Faizabad Anglican Secondary, Ayeri High School, and Siparia West Secondary School. Southeastern, Barrackpore East Secondary. Victoria, Naparima Girls High School, St. Joseph Convent, San Fernando. Tobago, Roxburgh Secondary School, and Bishop High School, Tobago. What's up for grabs? For their school, first place, $100,000 in cash. Second place, $50,000 in cash. Third place, $25,000 in cash. Medals and trophies, and certificates of participation.
We're excited and we're ready to go. We're ready to take the $100,000.
We're from Barrackpore Girls Senior College. The information was very informative.
We were very nervous but very excited at the same time.
I found the competition to be very interesting.
We are very ecstatic that we made it because we could not have done this without hard work.
It was quite exhilarating and we're ready to work really hard.
We tried our best and we are in and hope that we could reach further and hopefully win the 100,000 for the school.
Well, it was kind of a bit scary because it was like we thought we didn't know the information that much, but after all, it really paid off that we really studied the material.
It is so exciting and wonderful to move on to the next round of competition.
Gift packages, medals, and tokens are also being awarded on an individual basis, and all students will receive a certificate of participation, which will aid their acceptance in foreign and local universities. The qualification rounds have ended, and we are on to the preliminary round. The excitement is reaching a peak. How much do you know about H2O? Get your pens and paper ready because tons of interesting information awaits you in this, the first WASA quiz competition on the water sector. In the Know with H2O. Water, H2O, agua. No matter the language or location, we all use it. We all need it. But how much do we really know about it? Good afternoon, I'm Vernon Ramesser, your host in the first WASA National Secondary Schools quiz competition on the water sector, In the Know with H2O. As you've seen and heard earlier, WASA invited Forms 3 and 4 students from 116 schools to participate in what could only be described as an eventful mix of camaraderie through learning about and exploring water, the essence of life. Now that we've successfully gotten through the qualifying rounds, we shall embark on a new adventure for the 16 qualifying schools. Let's see if they're all up for the challenge. But first, you're probably wondering how the game works. Well, here's how. During rounds 1 to 4, students are restricted from communicating with each other. During round 5, students can collaborate. For rounds 1 to 4, student 1 will answer question 1 alone, student 2 answer question 2, and so on. If any other student is found answering another's question, the student will be disqualified. Round 5 offers team questions, and hence the answer can be discussed. 100 points are awarded to all correct answers. 0 points will be awarded if the answer is incorrect. If the answer is partially correct, the judges will decide to appoint any portion of 100 points or ask for clarification towards awarding the total of 100. Teams can earn a maximum of 2,000 points, that is 20 questions times 100 points. If a team is asked a question and does not answer it correctly, the answer will be handed over to the other team to answer. If the second team answers correctly, they are awarded 50 points, that is half the points. If the answer is unclear, partially correct, or requires qualifying, the judges will ask for clarification and award marks according to their collective decisions. Questions for the quiz will fall under 5 categories, which are history of WASA and water, water facts, conservation and watershed management, water pollution, water treatment, distribution and transmission, and WASA's dry season plan for 2011. And of course, the judge's decision is final. And that's a good opportunity for you to meet the judges. Head judge, Joel Young, distribution and production manager, Narissa Ishmael, economist, and Sheldon Bauman, industrial engineer. In addition to winning $100,000 cash for their school and other individual prizes, the first place winner will have the esteemed privilege of being crowned the first ever champion of WASA's quiz show, In the Know with H2O, and have ultimate bragging rights. Now that we know what the judges are looking for, who they are, what's at stake, what's next, let's meet the teams. Let's welcome today's 2 competing schools. From the Victoria District, Naparima Girls High School, and from the Southeastern District, Barrackpore East Secondary School. And let's meet the team members from Barrackpore East. Janelle, can you introduce your team?
These are my competitive teammates, Portia, Sundar, Iniko, Suku, and Ken Kanhai.
Thank you very much, Janelle. And Shanice, please introduce your Naparima teammates.
My wonderful teammates are Talia Hanuman Singh, Haley Panchu, and Sai Sharatan.
Thank you very much. So get ready for action. But I need a drink of water first, so let's take a quick break. And when we get back, it's on to round 1 of the competition. And welcome back to WASA's quiz competition, In the Know with H2O, right here on C. Now that I'm well hydrated, there's only one thing left to do. Let's recap the categories. History of WASA and water, water facts, conservation and watershed management, water pollution, water treatment, distribution and transmission, dry season plan 2011. That being said, let's dive right into round one, and we begin with the category History of WASA and Water. Remember, this is player one on either team. Whoever clicks in first gets to answer. During what period did the Trinidad and Tobago government send locals for training in basic hydrological and hydrometeorological data?
1975. No, 1970.
That is incorrect. Do you want to try there, Barrackpore?
1976 and 1975 to 1985.
Unfortunately, that's incorrect as well. The answer is July 1966 to late 1970. Sorry about that. Let's move along to the next question. This is for the second player on either team. What water treatment plant in Trinidad was constructed in 1979? That would be Barrackpore. Make a guess quickly.
Desalination plant at Port Nisos.
That's incorrect. Give it a try, Naparima.
North or Pooch water treatment plant.
Absolutely correct. Now, our third question for the third player on either team. Why did the government in 1903 propose levying water rates? That would be Barrackpore, your answer. No guess? All right, well, we'll have to give a chance now to Naparima.
Okay, they proposed to levy the water rates because of the high usage of water from basically the middle to the upper class constituents in the Port of Spain area.
That is correct. The actual answer we have: to address problems of wastage among upper middle class households in Port of Spain who, for example, use 50,000-gallon Roman-type baths, which were emptied 2 to 3 times a week. So that's correct. And now for question 4, for participant 4 in either team. The Sanssouci water treatment plant was commissioned in what year? That would be Barrackpore, rung in first.
1976.
That is incorrect. Any guess from Naparima? No, unfortunately, that's incorrect as well. The answer is 1986. And now we go on to round 2 right away. But can we have a recap of the score thus far? And the score thus far is Barrackpore East Secondary 0, Naparima Girls High School 100. So that's well done for Naparima so far. And let's go on to round 2 right away, same procedure. This is the category Water Facts, Conservation and Watershed Management. So again, for player 1 on either team. Question: explain the scientific term for water, H2O. Barrackpore, rung in first.
The scientific notation means that there are 2 hydrogen molecules, atoms, and 1 oxygen atom.
That is correct. Water is written as H2O because 1 oxygen atom holds on to 2 hydrogen atoms. Let's go on to the second question, again for either participant, number 2. How much water do you use to wash your hands if you leave the tap running? That would be for Naparima.
5 to 7 gallons.
Incorrect. Barrackpore?
6 to 9.
No, it's in fact 2 gallons. So no score for either team on that one.